Hey guys, I know I haven't posted on this account in a little minute, despite all the craziness that's going on, all the turmoil, the natural disasters, the pain, and things like that. This year, I just wanted to tell you guys.
I definitely know who moved that Tesla in that late July before they went.
You won't believe what just went down on Instagram Live D4VD. Yes, the rising star everyone thought had it all figured out just went OFF, responding to some shocking new allegations that are shaking the music world to its core. And trust me, this isn't your usual he said, she said situation. Emotions ran high, fans are shocked, and the internet is straight up buzzing. For weeks, rumors had been swirling about D4VD's personal life things that no one wanted to put on blast. Until now. And when he hit that IG Live, things got intense, like heart-thumping, jaw-dropping, intense. People were waiting for a simple, no comment or a vague explanation. But D4VD didn't hold back. He named names, he called out betrayals, and some of his closest friends and even family were dragged into the conversation in ways nobody saw coming. The comments section exploded in real time, with thousands of fans typing in all caps, screaming at their screens, and questioning what they thought they knew about the rising rapper. And get this, the allegations. Some were petty, some were shocking, and some were downright wild. And the reactions? Oh man, the reactions were something else. D4VD's own team looked like they were about to jump off the stage to stop him. Friends were crying. Family was left divided. And somewhere in the middle of all this chaos, D4VD looked straight into the camera and said something that left everyone questioning. You think you know me, but you don't know anything. The tension was so thick, it felt like you could cut it with a knife. By the end of the live, fans didn't know whether to cry, scream, or cancel their subscriptions. One thing is for sure, the story isn't over, and what D4VD revealed tonight might just change the game forever. Stick around, because we're about to break down every shocking moment, every emotional reaction, and every jaw-dropping twist from that explosive IG Live as soon as the live started. D4VD's face appeared on the screen, and the room he was in looked tense, almost suffocating. Fans immediately noticed the way his hands shook slightly, but there was a fire in his eyes that no one could ignore. He started quietly, "Look, I didn't want to do this here." But the rumors won't stop, and it's time someone speaks the truth. The chat exploded instantly. Thousands of fans were typing at once, emojis flying, hearts and broken hearts flooding the feed. Some were pleading for him to stay calm, others demanding answers. And a few just wanted the drama to unfold. The allegations had come out of nowhere. Whispers online suggested that D4VD had been involved in shady business deals and had betrayed someone extremely close to him. The accusations were vague but heavy, enough to make anyone question everything they thought they knew. Some claimed he had leaked private messages with a friend that painted him in a bad light, while others were convinced there was a secret feud with a collaborator that had gone toxic behind the scenes. The tension in the live was almost unbearable as he took a deep breath and leaned closer to the camera, his voice low but firm. I know what's being said, and I know who is spreading it. Some of it is twisted, some of it is half-truths, but I'm here to set the record straight. Then came the first twist. Mid-sentence, his phone buzzed with a call from someone unexpected, his manager. The manager's name flashed on screen, and for a moment, everyone thought he was going to ignore it. Instead, D4V answered, and the tension skyrocketed. "What is it?" he asked, his tone sharp but controlled. The manager's voice trembled slightly. "We have more messages circulating. They're worse than we thought. People are talking about your family now." D4V froze. Fans immediately noticed the sudden silence, some panicking in the chat, asking if he was okay. Then, with a deep sigh, he said, "So this is how it goes. My family, huh? Well, let's talk about it." He began revealing what he claimed were lies about him circulating through social media. According to D4VD, someone had tried to manipulate his younger brother into making statements that could ruin his image. He described the conversation with raw emotion, almost whispering at times, almost shouting at others. He called me out of nowhere, telling me I had betrayed him, that I wasn't who he thought I was. And for what? For some clout, for some money. This is my family we're talking about. Viewers felt the emotional weight. Comments filled with "this is insane and he's really going off" scrolled faster than the screen could keep. Then came the first dialogue that set the internet on fire. A fan somehow got through and asked, "So does this mean you're blaming your brother?" D4V looked straight into the camera, his expression unreadable for a second. Then he shook his head slowly. "I'm not blaming him. I love my brother. But emotions ran high, people made mistakes, and now everything is out." Some people don't realize how much damage a few words can do when they're thrown around on social media. The chat erupted. Some fans defending the brother, others supporting D4V. It was the first sign that the live was about to get messy. Messy enough that even casual viewers could feel the tension through their screens. The next 20 minutes were filled with stories. Some so unbelievable that fans started questioning reality. D4VD claimed that one of his closest friends had secretly leaked information to the press, pretending to be loyal while feeding false narratives. "You think your circle is solid," he said. "You think everyone's got your back. And then, bam, someone you trust the most is playing games, posting screenshots, sending messages behind your back." Emotions ran high. Fans, and I ain't even starting on the betrayal from people I thought were family. There was a pause. A long, heavy pause where he stared down the camera. Some fans speculated he was holding back tears. Others said it looked like he was about to explode, and just when viewers thought it couldn't get any more dramatic, D4VD revealed a new layer. Someone had been pretending to be him online, posting messages that seemed harmless at first, but had stirred up serious rumors about his personal life. He described how this imposter had reached out to his fans, his collaborators, and even small media outlets, feeding false stories about secret deals, romantic entanglements, and betrayals. "It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion," he said, almost laughing bitterly. "You know it's happening, you can see it coming, and you can't stop it." The chat exploded. Fans were shocked. Some claimed they had seen these messages online. Others admitted they had shared them, unknowingly fueling the drama. Then came an emotional revelation that sent shockwaves. D4VD confessed that the stress had affected his mental health, describing sleepless nights and constant anxiety. "I was checking my phone every minute," he said, voice cracking. "Wondering who's talking about me, who's twisting my words. It got so bad, I didn't know if I could trust anyone anymore. Even my friends, even my family. The people I love the most. It felt like they were against me." Viewers reacted instantly, dropping virtual hearts, crying emojis, and messages of support. The chat felt like a digital therapy session as fans poured out empathy. But some were skeptical, thinking it could all be another performance. As the live went on, things escalated further when D4VD started naming names carefully, cautiously, but unmistakably. He hinted that a recent music collaboration was sabotaged by someone in his circle, suggesting that behind-the-scenes jealousies were being aired online. "They wanted me to fail," he said, tone low and dangerous. "They wanted everyone to think I'm weak, that I can't handle pressure. But guess what? I can. I'm still here." The chat exploded with speculation, fans trying to figure out who he was referring to. Theories ran wild. Some thought it was his producer, others his old manager. Some even speculated a rival artist. Then the emotional breaking point came. D4VD suddenly leaned back, staring at the ceiling, silent for nearly a minute. "I never thought it would get this far," he murmured. "Never thought my personal life would become a spectacle. People are taking sides, my family is divided, friends are crying, fans are confused. And all I wanted was to make music, to connect with you guys. Not to fight in a war I didn't even start." Fans flooded the chat with messages of disbelief, and a few moderators struggled to keep up with the overwhelming flood of reactions. It was chaotic, and the suspense hung over the live like a storm cloud ready to burst, just when some viewers thought the live might end quietly. A sudden message popped up on screen, a DM from someone he clearly did not expect. He opened it live, reading aloud. "You think you're telling the truth, but you're just fueling the fire. Remember what happened last time?" D4VD's eyes widened. He slammed his hand on the table and the screen shook slightly. "Oh, so now you're threatening me? Really? Right here, right now. Fine. Let's talk about that too." The chat exploded into a frenzy, fans screaming at their screens, speculating about who could be behind the message. The tension reached a peak as he started pacing, almost like a caged animal, recounting incidents of lies, betrayal, and manipulation. His voice went from calm to frantic, from pleading to accusatory. People don't realize what they're doing. They see it as entertainment, as tea to sip. But this is my life. My relationships, my family, my career. Everything could crumble if one thing gets out of control. Fans typed in caps, though some were warning others not to provoke him further. Others were egging him on, fueling the drama even more. Just as D4VD received another unexpected call. And the screen froze for a split second, leaving fans screaming in confusion, hearts racing, and questions piling up. Everyone knew that whatever happened next could change everything, and the suspense was unbearable. The drama was far from over. The call that froze the screen finally went through, and D4VD's face tightened as he picked up. The voice on the other end was calm, almost too calm, which made the tension even worse. "So, you think the world is on your side, huh?" the person said, a hint of mocking amusement in their tone. D4VD slammed his hand on the table, and the fans in the chat immediately exploded. Hearts, fire emojis, crying faces, all streaming at once as viewers typed in disbelief. "You've been playing games behind my back, haven't you?" he demanded, pacing across the small room, knocking over a cup in frustration. "I trusted you. I called you family." The silence that followed was heavier than any music drop. The person on the other line just laughed softly, sending chills down everyone watching. Just as fans were digesting the first wave of drama, D4VD dropped another bomb. He revealed that one of his exes had allegedly been sending screenshots to multiple people online, claiming that he was involved in things he swore he wasn't. "People think I'm heartless, a player, or worse, but half the stuff you see online is twisted," he said, voice shaking, almost breaking. "The truth? It's messy, it's complicated, and yes, maybe love got involved, maybe mistakes were made. But to twist it and put it on the internet like it's some game. Fans are shocked, and I'm the villain. Nah, that's not happening." The chat exploded with comments, some defending him, others calling him out, some already picking sides in what was quickly becoming a war of loyalty and gossip. Then came the biggest revelation yet. D4V claimed that a very close friend had been secretly recording their conversations and sending them to influencers for clout. "I can't even believe this," he said, pacing faster now, gesturing wildly, knocking over another item from the table. "The person I told my secrets to, the person I trusted, they were literally feeding lies to the internet. Can you imagine? Fans are shocked. The family is divided, and my friends. Some are crying, some are confused, and some just don't care. The chat was a frenzy. Some users were typing so fast it looked like chaos incarnate, debating who this friend could be. Some guessed it was a collaborator. Some guessed someone from his label. Others were convinced it was someone from his personal circle trying to ruin his love life, as if things weren't messy enough. D4VD started revealing details about fights that had allegedly gone down at his last party. People think my life is perfect, but behind closed doors, it's messy, he admitted, rubbing his face. There was yelling, accusations, threats. I walked into my own house and had to separate people I thought were my closest friends. My family? Divided? My fans. Shocked. Emotions ran high. And honestly, I don't even know if anyone can fix this now. The chat erupted. Fans speculating, arguing, and some even claiming they knew people involved. The rumor mill was about to explode. The Live was feeding it all in real time. The tension skyrocketed when D4VD began naming subtle hints about betrayal in his love life. He suggested that someone he had been romantically involved with was sharing secrets with others online to paint him as the bad guy. "You think love is sweet," he said, voice low, almost whispering. "And then someone you trust uses it to destroy you in front of thousands. I'm not naming names, not yet. But fans are shocked. Trust me." He paused, letting the words sink in, giving the chat a few seconds to blow up with guesses. The speculation was wild. Some claimed it was an ex-girlfriend. Others said it could be a current flame. And some even suggested it was someone pretending to be close, but was actually just looking for drama. Midway through the live, D4VD suddenly shifted tone. He started reading aloud screenshots that had been sent to him, each one messier than the last. "Look at this," he said, holding his phone to the camera. "Someone's twisting my words, making me look like a villain. My fans are shocked, but the truth is worse." The screenshots contained messages suggesting betrayal, secret plans to leak songs before release, and even alleged manipulations of family members. He slammed his phone down and muttered, "This is beyond messy. This is a full-blown reality show." Fans were screaming in the chat. Some were typing, "Oh my God." Others were begging him to spill the names. And a few just shared crying emojis. Overwhelmed by the drama, the next twist came when D4VD's sibling jumped into the live unexpectedly. Viewers didn't expect this, and the tension was palpable. The sibling's face appeared on screen, nervous but determined. "D4VD," they said softly. "I don't want to fight, but you need to know what's happening behind the scenes. People are talking about our family, our mistakes. It's messy, it's personal, and fans are shocked. Emotions ran high tonight, and I don't even know who to trust anymore." The interaction was raw. D4VD looked stunned, his jaw tight. For a moment, silence. Then he said, "So now the family drama is public." "Really?" The sibling nodded, almost in tears. "Fans are shocked, and honestly, I don't even know who is telling the truth anymore." The chat blew up, with some fans siding with the sibling. Some defending D4VD and others caught in the middle, unsure what to believe. Suddenly, a new DM notification appeared from an anonymous source. D4V hesitated but opened it on camera. "You're just scratching the surface," the message read. "If you think this is messy now, wait until everyone sees the truth." His eyes widened, and for the first time in the live, he looked genuinely shaken. "Oh, this just got real," he whispered, almost to himself. Fans typed nonstop, some panicking, some screaming in all caps, others begging for the next revelation. The tension was unbearable. Then came the confession no one expected. D4VD admitted he had confronted someone from his inner circle, a person he thought was loyal, only to have a shocking argument that spiraled out of control. He described it in vivid detail, voice rising and falling with every emotion. We screamed, we yelled, we said things we can't take back. It got messy. It got dramatic. And now everyone's involved. Friends, family, fans. It's like a reality show, but this is my life. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and trust. Trust is shattered. Viewers were gasping in the chat, the speculation reaching a fever pitch. Some claimed they were watching history in the making to add another layer of chaos. D4VD revealed that someone had allegedly tried to manipulate his music release schedule, trying to leak songs early to ruin his hype. He was furious. You think this is just online drama? Nah, this is my career on the line. Someone's trying to play chess with my life, with my songs, with my image. And the worst part? Fans are shocked because half of them are believing it. He slammed his fist on the table, making the camera shake slightly. The chat was on fire, some calling out possible suspects, others just reacting in shock towards the end of this chaotic segment. D4VD reflected on the emotional toll of all the messy drama. "I never imagined my life would be like this," he admitted, voice breaking. "I thought music was supposed to be my escape, my therapy. But now, it's all entangled with lies, betrayal, and secrets. Fans are shocked. My family is divided. My friends are questioning everything. And honestly, I don't even know if I can trust anyone anymore." The chat erupted with support, tears, shock, and endless questions. Viewers felt like they were living the chaos right alongside him, and just when it seemed like the storm was settling, a notification popped up from another anonymous account. D4VD read it aloud slowly, voice heavy with suspense. "The truth isn't just messy, it's explosive. And you're not ready for what comes next." He stared at the camera, a mixture of fear and anger in his eyes, and muttered, "Fans are shocked. I can't believe this is happening." The live ended abruptly with a freeze frame on his face, leaving fans screaming, speculating, and begging for more. It was a cliffhanger that no one could ignore. And the internet exploded in chaos. The live unfreezed, and D4VD's face reappeared. Sweat glistening on his forehead, eyes wide as he stared at the screen. Fans immediately noticed something was off. His energy had shifted. The calm, controlled chaos was replaced by raw, almost reckless emotion. He leaned closer to the camera and whispered, "You think you know the story? You haven't even seen the half of it yet." The chat erupted. Hearts, fire emojis, crying faces flying in every direction, as thousands typed at once, begging him to spill the tea. Then came the revelation that sent shockwaves through the fanbase. D4VD claimed that a former collaborator, someone he had worked with for years, had allegedly been leaking details of their private studio sessions, trying to sabotage his reputation. "We made music together. We shared ideas. We laughed. We fought. And somehow, that got twisted into a narrative where I'm the bad guy," he said, voice trembling. Fans are shocked. Friends are confused. Family is divided. And me. I'm just trying to make sense of this mess. The chat exploded with speculation, some accusing specific collaborators, others trying to defend them, and a few just panicking at how messy it all sounded. As if that wasn't dramatic enough, D4VD revealed an emotional confrontation he had with his closest friend earlier that week. "We yelled. We argued. It got personal," he admitted, pacing the room, knocking over a small lamp accidentally. "I told them how I felt, how betrayed I was. And you know what? They didn't even flinch." Fans are shocked because the person I trusted the most didn't care about my feelings. Emotions ran high, and honestly, it was messy. The chat exploded. Some viewers were crying, some were screaming, others typing, "Oh my God, this is insane." The energy was electric, chaotic, and totally addictive. Then came the love triangle revelation. D4VD hinted that someone from his past romance had been sending screenshots and messages to multiple influencers, twisting his words to make him look heartless. "You think love is sweet? Nah, fans, it's messy," he said, almost laughing bitterly. "People you trust, people you love, can turn your life into a reality show overnight. Fans are shocked, hearts are broken, and I'm just standing here trying to survive the chaos." The chat went into overdrive. Guesses flew an ex-girlfriend. Current flame. Secret affair? The speculation was endless, messy, and totally addictive. Midway through the live, the drama escalated further when D4VD's younger sibling jumped back into the conversation. This time, they were visibly upset, almost crying. "D for V," they said, voice trembling. "People are talking about our family, spreading lies, twisting words." Emotions ran high tonight, and honestly, I don't know who's telling the truth anymore. D4VD shook his head, running his hands through his hair. "So now the family drama is public. Really?" he muttered, frustration and hurt dripping from his words. Fans typed endlessly in the chat, some siding with the sibling, others with D4V, and many just overwhelmed by the emotional intensity of it all. Then came another explosive DM from an anonymous source. D4VD hesitated, reading it aloud on camera. "You think this is messy now? Wait until everyone sees what's coming," it read. He stared at the phone, a mixture of fear, anger, and disbelief on his face. Fans are shocked. "I can't believe this is happening," he whispered. The chat went wild, some fans panicking, some screaming in caps, others begging him to spill more. The suspense was unbearable, every second stretching out like hours. The next bombshell involved an old feud resurfacing. D4VD revealed that someone he had previously worked with in the industry had been secretly trying to sabotage his recent projects, feeding false narratives to the media. "They want me to fail," he said, voice low but deadly. "They want the world to see me as weak, as untrustworthy, as messy, and fans." Fans are shocked because half of them believe it. He slammed his fist on the table, the camera shaking slightly. The chat exploded with wild speculation, accusations flying, and chaos reaching a fever pitch just when it seemed like the drama couldn't get any messier. D4VD made another revelation. A close friend had allegedly tried to manipulate his music release schedule to cause maximum damage. "You think this is just online drama? Nah, this is my career on the line. Someone's trying to play chess with my life, with my songs, with my image." Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and trust is shattered. The chat was going insane, some users claiming to know who it was, others speculating wildly. The tension was at a breaking point, every viewer glued to the screen, feeling like they were inside a reality TV episode. Then came a shocking confession about a confrontation he had with a fan in real life. He explained how a misunderstanding had blown up, leading to accusations, rumors, and social media chaos. "Fans think I'm cold, or ungrateful, or worse," he said, pacing the room, knocking over another item in frustration. But the truth? The truth is messy. It's dramatic. It's personal. And emotions ran high for everyone involved. The chat went into absolute frenzy. Some typing, "Oh my God," others, "This is real life," and some just posting endless crying emojis. Toward the end of the live, D4VD became reflective, almost vulnerable. "I never thought it would get this far," he admitted. "Never thought my life would become a spectacle. Friends, family, fans. Everyone is involved, and everything is messy. And honestly, I don't even know if anyone can fix it now." The chat filled with support, skepticism, and endless debate. Viewers felt like they were living the chaos alongside him, glued to every word, every gesture, every emotional beat. Then came the final twist of this segment. D4VD revealed that someone from his past had resurfaced with new information. Something that could blow the entire situation wide open. "I thought I had handled everything," he said, voice barely audible. "But now it's like the universe is laughing at me." Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and I'm just trying to breathe. The chat exploded again, the suspense and speculation reaching an all-time high. Viewers were on edge, hearts pounding, desperate for the next revelation. Just before ending, he hinted at a shocking live confrontation scheduled for later in the week, teasing fans that it would resolve some questions while creating even messier drama. "We're going live again," he said, leaning close to the camera. "Things will get messy, they will get dramatic, and trust me, you don't want to miss it." Fans are shocked, and honestly, neither do I. The chat was pure chaos, anticipation mixed with fear and excitement. Everyone knew the story was far from over, and whatever came next would be explosive. The live ended abruptly, leaving fans reeling, rumors flying, and questions unanswered. The internet was set ablaze, social media exploding with speculation, theories, and endless debates. Family drama, love triangles, betrayal, and career sabotage had everything. The messy reality of D4VD's life was on full display, and the world couldn't stop watching. The suspense hung thick in the air. Every fan desperate to know what would happen next. The countdown to the next live had fans on edge. Social media was buzzing nonstop with theories, speculations, and predictions about what D4VD was going to reveal. When the live finally started, the tension was palpable. D4VD appeared on camera, face pale, eyes bloodshot, and the room behind him a mess from pacing and restless energy. "You thought you knew the story," he began, voice low and heavy. "But nothing you've seen so far even scratches the surface." The chat erupted instantly, hearts, crying emojis, and fire emojis flooding the screen as fans braced themselves for the storm. The first bombshell he dropped was about someone from his past supposedly trying to sabotage his entire music career. "They're out there, fans, pretending to be friends, pretending to support me, but behind my back. They're leaking info, sending lies to influencers, twisting every story to make me look like a villain," he said, voice rising with anger and frustration. "Fans are shocked, my family is divided, and honestly, emotions ran high when I realized the extent of this." The chat was chaotic. Some fans defending him, others accusing collaborators or ex-friends, and a few posting endless crying emoji. Then came the family drama escalation. D4VD revealed that certain family members had allegedly been manipulated into believing false narratives about him, causing arguments and distrust within the household. "I walked into my own home and felt like a stranger," he admitted, voice quivering. "People I love, people I trust, suddenly questioning everything I say, everything I do. It's messy, it's dramatic, and emotions ran high." Fans are shocked because family drama is never this public. Until now. The chat exploded with speculation about which family members were involved, and viewers debated endlessly about loyalty, betrayal, and hidden motives. The tension took another wild turn when D4V started reading texts and screenshots sent to him by anonymous sources. "Look at this," he said, holding the phone close to the camera. "Someone is trying to ruin me, twist my words, make me look heartless." Fans are shocked, and honestly, I can't even imagine the nerve it takes to do this to someone you've called family. The messages included claims of secret meetings, backhanded compliments turned into slander, and false allegations about personal relationships. The chat went into full chaos, with guesses flying, accusations, and wild theories forming in real time. Midway through the live, D4VD dropped another shocking revelation. A former romantic partner had allegedly been working with social media influencers to paint him in a negative light. "Love," he said bitterly, shaking his head. "Love is supposed to be beautiful. Apparently, it's messy, it's dramatic, and it's viral." Fans are shocked, hearts are breaking, and honestly, so is mine. The chat went wild with guesses, some claiming insider knowledge, others arguing over who it could be, and everyone glued to the unfolding drama. Then came the confrontation with a close friend who had allegedly betrayed him earlier. D4VD recounted the argument with vivid intensity, voice breaking with emotion. "We screamed, we shouted, we said things we can't take back," he said, pacing the room. Emotions ran high, trust shattered, and fans, they're watching it all, shocked, speculating, and honestly, I don't even know who's on my side anymore. The chat was a storm of speculation, sympathy, and outrage. Some fans defended him, others criticized, and some just shared endless crying emojis, overwhelmed by the chaos. Next came the shocking career sabotage revelation. D4VD claimed that someone in his inner circle had attempted to manipulate the timing of his song releases, leaks, and media appearances. "This isn't just online drama," he said, voice rising. "This is a full-blown attack on my career, my reputation, my life." Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and honestly, trust is gone. The chat erupted, some naming possible culprits, others speculating wildly, and the drama escalating with each passing second, as if the story couldn't get messier. D4V admitted that a confrontation with a fan had been blown out of proportion online, turning him into a villain in social media eyes. "Fans think I'm cold, heartless, ungrateful," he said, voice trembling. But the truth, it's messy, personal, dramatic. Emotions ran high, and the internet twisted it all. The chat exploded in reaction, some fans crying, some screaming, others debating endlessly over the details. Toward the climax of the live, D4VD revealed the final twist. An anonymous source claimed to have proof of everything, promising explosive information that could change the narrative entirely. He hesitated, then said, "I'm not ready to show everything yet, but fans, when this drops, it's going to be messy, dramatic, and shocking. Emotions will run high, trust will be tested, and hearts are going to break." The chat went into pure chaos, anticipation and fear mixing into a frenzy of speculation, emojis, and endless typing. Then came the emotional confession. D4VD broke down, admitting that the pressure, betrayal, and constant scrutiny had taken a toll on his mental health. "I've been trying to hold it together for my fans, for my family, for my music. But honestly, it's messy. It's dramatic. Emotions ran high tonight, and fans are shocked because nobody sees this side of me." The chat was flooded with support, love, and shock. Viewers felt every ounce of his pain, the chaos, and the emotional weight of the drama in the final moments of the live. D4VD teased a follow-up event and in-person confrontation with those allegedly involved, promising clarity but also warning of even more drama. "Fans, I need you ready," he said, leaning close to the camera. "Things will get messy, hearts will be tested, trust will be challenged, and emotions will run higher than ever. This isn't over. Fans are shocked. And honestly, neither am I." The chat went insane. Fans could barely contain their excitement and dread, the story reaching fever-pitch levels of suspense. The live ended abruptly, leaving viewers with a cliffhanger that had everyone talking. The internet exploded with reactions, speculation, and heated debates. Social media was flooded with screenshots, theories, and endless discussion about the messy, dramatic, and explosive events. Family tensions, betrayal, career sabotage, love triangles. and mental breakdowns had all collided in a real-life reality show spectacle, and the world was completely captivated. Fans were left shocked, emotions had run high, and the messy, spicy story of D4VD's life was now cemented as one of the most dramatic, chaotic, and viral tales in recent memory. And just like that, fans. The saga of D4VD's latest drama leaves us completely shook. The lives, the betrayals, the messy love triangles, the family feuds, and the career sabotages all laid bare. And honestly, emotions ran high from start to finish. You've seen the live breakdowns, the texts, the screenshots, the confrontations, and the raw confessions. And yet, the story isn't over. Who's telling the truth? Who's manipulating who? And what shocking reveal is coming next? Fans are shocked, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's about to unfold. The internet is buzzing non-stop. Theories are flying, and speculation is at an all-time high. Everyone has an opinion, everyone has a favorite side, and every single twist makes this saga even messier. This is the kind of drama that makes reality TV look like a warm-up, spicy, dramatic, messy, and full of shocking revelations. You've seen D4VD's world unravel in front of your eyes. But the final pieces of this puzzle are still hidden, waiting to explode. Emotions ran high, hearts are racing, and the stakes have never been higher. So here's what you need to do. Fans, smash that like button if you're as shook as we are. Hit subscribe so you don't miss a single update, because trust me, this story is far from over. Comment below with your opinions. Who do you think is behind all the chaos? Whose side are you on? And what shocking reveal do you think is coming next? Your theories might just blow up in the next live. The drama is real, the mess is real, and the tea is hotter than ever. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and now it's your turn. Join the conversation. Stay tuned and buckle up, because D4VD's world is about to get even messier.